Hi, Nikki Cottom here. Welcome to Tidbit Tuesday. Today I wanted to talk about something a little close to home. So last night I woke up in the middle of the night with a sore throat and cough, and I was thinking to myself, hey, my baby is due in a couple weeks and I can't really afford to be sick right now. So anyways, I wanted to show you something that I do that is really insane, and try at your own risk, because seriously, you will have quite a reaction, okay? But it's powerful and I love it. It's definitely a go-to because I'm one of those people, like, I just want to hit whatever's up. I just want to get it out of my system. I want it gone, okay? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about oregano essential oil. Now, oregano essential oil, thanks so much, Jenny, for joining me. So today I wanted to talk about I do love Jenny. I want to talk about oregano. Okay, so oregano, the herb, was studied very intensely by the father of modern medicine, Hippocrates. Okay, oregano was his favorite thing. He loved to study oregano for its anti-pathogenic properties. So throughout history, oregano has been studied for its anti-pathogenic properties, the herb. So viruses, bacteria, yeast, fungus, mold, parasites, all that type of thing. Oregano has been used historically and been studied historically and in modern days for these benefits of oregano. Now, as oregano essential oils are quite a bit more potent. They do carry a little bit different chemistry than the herb, but they are more potent in a lot of ways. So I love having oregano on hand because when it comes to the immune system, like for example, doTERRA oregano essential oil is going to be really good at helping support the gastrointestinal system and the immune system. And when we know that when our gut is healthier, we're healthier. Now, oregano is very, very hot, and it's very strong, and it's very powerful. Okay, so last night when I woke up having a sore throat, I was thinking, what can I do to support my body's immune system? So I decided that I would give this a go. And I love this trick, but trust me, it's intense. It's insane. You will have quite a kickback from this, okay? So do this at your own risk, but you'll get almost instant results in terms of, possibly feeling stuff flare up in your throat and that type of thing, okay? Now, this is insane, like I'm saying, but for me, who likes to just kick things out of my body and really just help recover, do this at your own risk, okay? So what I do, make sure you have water handy, okay? And I can't believe I'm doing this live because you get to see all my face as I do this, okay? So, oregano. Yeah, I wouldn't do it to kids or dogs because they'll hate you for the rest of their lives. But, okay, so make sure you have water handy. Water handy is key. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just take a dab, maybe 1 drop or less right there on my hand, okay? This is insane. This is super insane, okay, because oregano is so hot. doTERRA oregano is so hot. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as far back into my throat as possible. Now, do not do this if you have an awesome gag reflex, okay, because you will probably throw up everything, okay? So don't do it if you have an overactive gag reflex or whatever. Do this at your own risk, okay? So I have a little bit on my hand right there. I'm just going to put it right as far back, so right toward the back of my throat as possible, okay? And you will probably, like me, feel like you are dying for the first 30 seconds. Like, it is insanely hot. It is so intense. It is overpowering. You might feel like you're gonna die, okay? But I really like this trick, okay? Here I go, okay? The reason I say put it back as far as you can go, so you don't have to taste it, so don't have to burn your tongue, okay? But I can still feel it in my throat. Like that first kick, within like 3 seconds, you feel like the back of your throat is kind of on fire. That's why I say keep the water handy, because you want that, okay? Fill up, drink as much more water afterward as you need to flush it out. But the beauty behind this is you are able to get the oregano. I'm gonna wipe my finger off and then wash my hands in a little bit. But you will be able to get the benefits, those really strong, powerful immune support benefits topically, right, on the location where it hurts, or where you're having this discomfort. And then internally, because by taking water, it's getting into your, into your lungs, not to your lungs, sorry, through your digestive system. So I love doing that. So now I'm clearing my throat. Like I seriously have, like, I can feel like that I have a little bit of congestion, but just doing that, like now my sinuses are starting to clear. Now it's like, whoa, like you just open up, it's like a bomb. It really is. That's what it feels like. It's like a bomb right there. I did this trick earlier, so my, throat was feeling a lot better, but I still did have some irritation there. That's gone now. So do it as often as you need. With kids, if they trust you, I still wouldn't use oregano, because then they might not trust you ever again. But maybe you could try something a little bit less intense. Maybe, if they're a teenager and they kind of trust you, but they're edgy about it, do it on guard, okay? Try it with on guard. You can try it with melaleuca maybe. That's a little more mild, but it doesn't taste good. You could even try it with lemon or myrrh, because those are less intense. But for you, or, who already believes in the oils and knows that they're awesome, give oregano a go if, you feel risky enough to do that. So feel free to do that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, okay, so you do that for throat. You can keep doing that. But another recipe that I've been using lately that has been helpful for me is I've got pulled out the really heavy hitting oils. Okay, so when I feel like I'm coming down with something, the On Guard Plus soft gels are amazing at supporting the immune system. And all of these other oils that I have here are also really awesome. So oregano, which we've talked a little bit about, I'm just going to stack these on top of each other in a veggie cap. Oregano. Now, thyme essential oil has a lot of similar properties to oregano. And so that's a heavy hitter too. It's a little less hot than oregano, but if I'm going to do the bomb thing, I'm going to use oregano. Okay, the other one is DDR Prime, because if I really don't know what's going on, DDR Prime works at the cellular level, so it hits a lot of different systems in the body. Then I also have turmeric. Okay, turmeric is awesome for the gut, and as we know, the gut is basically the center of our immune system. So turmeric is, I call it my robust gut oil. And then I have Zendocrine here because if it's affecting my glands for, particularly when I get a sore throat, I almost feel like my thyroid is out of place. And so like my thyroid's jostling around in there. So I just want to support that. And then if you want to add some myrrh, you can too, for extra support. But those ones are the ones I've been using. And I just stack them on top of each other in a capsule like this, and then take it internally. So I've been doing that once or twice a day when I'm feeling like, I don't want to be sick right now. I want my immune system to be supported. So those are things that you can try if you want. Definitely, if you're going to do the oregano in the back of your throat, definitely it's at your own risk, right? I've told you that a million times. But I love the benefits. Like if you can withstand that first minute after that, it's awesome. Okay, so Jenny had a question. How does oregano touch on the throat work? Okay, so awesome question. I was actually going to talk about this and forgot, so I'm glad you asked. Okay, so the oregano touch oil, you're still getting the topical benefits. Like, I want to highlight this specific location, so it would be perfect for children. Okay, but keep an eye on it because oregano still is really hot. So with extremely sensitive skin, watch out to make sure there's no irritation going on if you use oregano touch on the throat. But I've been using oregano touch for my children because they can't do this. I've been trying to give them the On Guard beadlets and the kids probiotic and the vitamins and the fish oil. But on top of that, for extra immune support, I've been doing the oregano touch and also frankincense touch. And I've been doing that both on the throat for my children to give them that extra support to help clear out their throats. And you know, I can't say for certain how their throats feel because they just kind of let me put the oils on and they complain if it doesn't hurt anymore, but I keep doing it if they're coughing. So I'm not really sure, but I would definitely give it a go. The touch is probably the next best option. Now, the great thing about taking oils internally, if you possibly can, is that when you take essential oils internally, then it affects your gut. And that is the center of your immune system. So the more you can get internally, the better off. Another great way to get kids to take some of these immune supporting oils like frankincense or myrrh, copaiba, you may get them to do DDR prime, I'm not sure, is in like a juice or a kefir or some other thing that, you know, a smoothie maybe you could try. Don't ruin it for your kids. I would say be careful, be cautious. If you do give them something with an oil that you're not sure it will mask, let them know ahead of time, hey, this does have oil in it. That way, the next time you give them whatever that is, juice or whatever, they don't think you're poisoning them again, okay? So communication is important. But for example, you know, you can just let your kids know ahead of time, hey, we're gonna try this, see if you can taste it or not, or if it tastes okay, this would really help, could really help your body. So that is what, you know, I would, you know, say regarding that. But definitely pull out those oils. We're right in there, right at the end of January. We just hit a full moon. I know that me and my children, you know, we're all girls. So we are very much affected by the lunar cycle. And so since we were kind of on the onset of a little bit of a cold right before the full moon hit, it's like whatever is going on when the full moon hits, like hits harder. And so for us, we just kind of all just boom, you know, my daughter woke up that, you know, Monday morning, you know, with a fever. And, you know, then my youngest daughter, she's starting to get a fever today. And it's like, what's going on? So anyway, so pull out your oils, you know, it's a great time to cleanse too, at the full moon time. I mean, it's not, you know, there are other good times in the month to cleanse, but for us, like, we were like doing smoothies for lunch and like putting everything good we could in there to just cleanse and that type of thing. So keep your oils handy, use them for your immune support, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I love you.